Okay, so speaking of the immigration issue here, this one woman here, Angela Rose, is another content creator on here, and she goes over some of the citizens in Washington D.C. So here in the states, we've been having this issue. You notice a whole bunch of white people out there, all complaining, all yelling, "We don't want you here. Get out of our city. There's no crime here. Everything's fine." And in the meantime, the black community is coming out and saying, "I'm glad this is happening. Thank you for what you're doing." And keep up the good work. When you look at a situation like this, if you really want something more in depth about what's going on, pay attention to the people that are affected the most, and then get a feeling for what they have to say. White people who are living in these leftists who are actually getting white privilege, that live on the outskirts of the city, or maybe right on the line of what would be Virginia or Maryland, and don't have to worry about all this, right? They're in a gated community, or there's regular police patrols in their area. So they can hate Donald Trump and the right and everything all they want. From the safety of their homes, that never run into any of these issues, right? I would find it very surprising if even half of them decide to go into the city to do any business at all. I'm willing to bet they don't. But the black community, and I believe the stats in D.C. are 42% black, so it's almost half. And you see the black community come out here and say, "We like what's going on. I don't have to worry about gunshots happening when I'm walking down the street, or me getting mugged or something." Listen to this one kid here talking about it.
The homeless off the street and putting all these law enforcement people in throughout DC. That shit needs to be done good. I'm tired of Gotham City, gang. I'm tired of that shit, bro.
Has done it again. Have you seen the latest videos of DC?
People in DC have been recording videos showing us how much DC has changed in just the last 7 days. It went from being an actual insane asylum. Look at some of these photos of how bad the homelessness was in DC. Top that off with carjackings and homicides and crime. And now it looks like Poland. We have lovely ladies on a night out in their dresses. The streets actually look sparkling clean. And yet, Democrats are angry about this.
See? Take a look at this demographic here of these morons walking down the street and tell me what you see. I point to the black person. It's all dumb white leftist liberals that are demanding that crime continue, that the citizens of D.C. get hurt, right? Which is the black community is coming out and saying, "Hey, essentially, you don't speak for us." Which is what all these white leftist liberals think they do. They think that they speak, and then they're the moral majority for the minorities that don't have a voice. And in the meantime, the minorities are coming out and saying, "Actually, yeah, we do have a voice, and we're generally happy about troops being here and about having a safer and better situation." Look at this fucking crowd of morons, all white people.
We have white paid protesters.
There were no blacks there at all. No blacks, no Hispanics. I didn't see any in that very short clip.
Who are very happy about these changes.
That is generally the crowds and protesters that you're seeing. Old boomers, some angry old stupid witch banging on a pot and pan. Look at this, nice and quiet. No issues.
Right, it is. Strangely empty.
I love this video. This is my favorite video on the internet right now because of just how wholesome and natural it is. And that is just a random stranger going up to another fellow American and basically just saying, "Hey, neighbor."
So here's
is made up 40.9% of black people, and yet
So DC is made up of 40.9%.
They're not locals, and we're going to hear from some locals in a second, but this is what these paid protesters have to say. I mean, they look so pathetic in their uniforms with their signs. I mean, they look so organized. It looks like some type of really cheap play that nobody wants to see, so they just put it in the street to try to force you to watch it. Nobody's buying a ticket to this. I don't know who's funding this, but it is really backfiring because it's It's making your group look incredibly incompetent. You guys just look like a bunch of clowns. I mean, with all of their matching signs and their little chants. And
I mean, maybe there's like one black person over there.
So
I can't tell if
pathetic.
it's a shadow from the video or not. All white idiots. Why?
It's crazy for them to say free DC when they don't even know what DC means. You don't just get to travel there for one day, get compensated per hour, and then be like, free DC. Because if actual locals are saying that DC was full of crime and you're saying to free DC and allow the crime, then I don't know how you expect anybody to be on your side. I mean, how much do you actually have to get paid to go around and be like, free DC?
I enjoy having extra security. I think it's a good thing. I mean, you want to feel safe when you're out and about, especially females.
It's a good thing because it actually reinforces the fact that America is secure, safe, stable.
Elliot Reed says he supports the federal involvement.
As a moderate, as a centrist, I think something needs to be done. I have 3 kids. I'm about to start teaching next week. I want it to be safe.
I enjoy having...
So basically the protesters are saying, no, we should free the criminals, free the homeless, just let them run around and do whatever
Let's see
they
this
want.
last one
That's
here
not what
before
it means to
I
be free.
wrap it up.
And I've said this multiple times on the Be Safe. Freedom is following the law.
What do you know? Trump has the Make DC Beautiful Again executive order, which removes 70 to 75 homeless encampments off the street. Now, he's not just removing the homeless people off the street. He's getting them substance abuse care. You can go to rehab, motherfucker. Right. We're not just going to put you in a home, though. We're going to get you the help that you need, right? That's a fair deal. Now, if you don't oblige, possible jail time. We're not just going to put you up in housing so you can still be snorting coke and doing fentanyl, motherfucker. And what do you know? The in-the-way ass liberals are recording the city workers removing the tents off the street. What are the homeless people going to do now? They're being removed. Oh, my God. Well, bitch, what'd you do for the past 4 years? You wasn't offering them ramen. You wasn't giving them no Caress soap to wipe their ass.
Right.
I can tell you, liberals love chaos and dirt. They love it. You want the homeless to be on the street so we can smell human feces and piss all goddamn day, huh? Because you're dirty ass. You guys ever seen the trend why conservative women look so good? Because we clean our asses, motherfucker. Unlike a goddamn liberal. We can smell you from a mile away, bitch. Get your ass out the way.
So there you go. You know, focus on, listen to the community that's really being affected. You know, instead of being these uptight leftist idiots that think that you're speaking for the disaffected. Well, the disaffected are coming out and saying, we like what's happening. Shut the fuck up and let the troops do their job. DC is the safest it's been in years. And these white leftist morons are all marching out there who live in safe neighborhoods that don't have any issues at all. And that's what they're basing all their experiences off of. And they're speaking for everybody else that has to suffer and live through this on a daily basis. This is why the left are fake, they're hypocrites, and they are not on your side, and they are not advocating for you. They don't like Trump, they don't like the right and conservatives, and because conservatives and Trump are part of this, well, they have to fight back against it. They don't even have a platform to stand on for this. If we said we're going to cure cancer, they'd say stop bullying cancer, leave it alone. It's as simple as that when it comes to them. They're all mentally fucked up in the head. All right. One more update coming up after this, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. All right. Thanks everyone. Be back shortly.